What's good? What's good, man? It's the Black Horseman. We're back with another live stream, man. I'm not gonna be too long with this one. I gotta get on the road, drop my sons off, spring break, be with their homies and stuff like that. But just did this, man, to just let it be known. Yordenis Ugas was robbed. He was robbed, flat out. Flat out. Man, it's crazy because I'm watching a couple of the videos, interviews and stuff like that, the aftermath of the fight. And of course, they interviewed Floyd Sr. Floyd Sr. was there. Floyd Mayweather Sr. He was there. Y'all hit the thumbs up as y'all come in. And and they asking him about the fight. And you know how Floyd Sr. be talking. He's like, the other guy. Who you mean? Yo, Ugas? Yeah, him, Ugas. He won the fight. He won the fight. So real boxing fans. People that know shit about boxing, they know Ugas won that fight. They know this. And, I did a live stream yesterday talking about how I felt. Shawn Porter had already lost. I felt like it was 50-50 before the weigh-in. But then when he missed weight and had to come back, and I realized there was a lot of other changes and distractions going on outside of the ring, I was like, nah, you can't give Ugas that type of mental edge. What's up, Samuel Shaw? Salute, bro. You can't give Ugas that kind of mental edge, man. He's a mental fighter. He thinks in there, and he goes in there to execute the game plan. He's a very strong guy. He came forward the whole fight. The whole fight, he came forward. What's up, Lawrence Williams? Let me hang this wrench, dog. Let me hang this wrench, man. Ugas pressed the action, man. He had Shawn Porter on his back foot. He landed the more cleaner, effective punches in the fight. And Lawrence Williams says, what's the definition of a boxing robbery? Well, in my personal opinion, the best you could have gave Shawn Porter was a draw. He did not win this fight. He did not win this fight. Anytime the fighter gets an L on their record, and yeah, you could say it was a close fight, but in a close fight, Yordenis Ugas won, or you can, use this excuse about Shawn being the champion and all of this stuff, and you can make it a draw. He did not beat Ugas. He didn't beat him. Samuel says, your boy Troy King says Shawn won. That's his opinion. I disagree with him 100%. 100% disagree with him. So they should have been like, and the new. I watched that fight. When I'm watching the fight, I'm looking at it round by round. And also they was doing some shady stuff with the punches landed and stuff. I'm like, huh? You know what I mean? Huh? Lawrence Williams says I had a 7-5 Ugas, but it was close. Yeah, I started seeing you posting your score in the hangouts, man, and I was like, well, damn, you giving Shawn a little bit more credit than I am. I just felt Ugas was dominating. I had it 8-4. I had it 8-4 for Ugas. Shawn, man, Shawn was getting his ass beat. Shawn was getting his ass beat. He just he couldn't do shit. He couldn't do shit. Ugas' defense was sharp. He was able to land some punches here and there. But Ugas was landing the bigger punches. He was more active in there. Like I said, he was coming forward the whole fight. Shawn Porter couldn't even get in there and mix it up and dog him and stuff like that. So that extra weight, I don't know what that was for. I don't know what the extra weight was for. To run? Nah. Ugas got robbed. Ugas was robbed in this fight. It's just unfortunate, man, because Ugas, you know what I'm saying, he worked extremely hard to get to this point. Of course, Errol Spence ducked him. You know what I mean? And salute to Shawn for actually stepping up like a man and taking the fight. But he got outmanned last night. He did not win that fight, man. He did not win that fight. He lumped up, bro. He looking toe up in the interviews and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, it's unfortunate because Ugas is not really known to the casuals like that. So yeah, I understand that they wouldn't try to build this Porter Spence thing, if they feel like that's going to happen, and I don't trust the Porters, man. I don't trust the Porters like that. Shawn Shawn's all right, man, but when it comes to this Spence fight, he full of shit. You know, he probably gonna show up. Even if he do get in that ring, man, that don't mean that this fight's gonna get made. These PBC niggas don't be doing shit, bro. They're not trying to make these big fights for fans. They're trying to take the easy road, you know, the easy fights for the big payday. That's what they're trying to do. So I would have felt like if Ugas would have got the decision, which he should have, then you know I felt like he would have been more like, yo, I'm going down to the motherfucking fight, and you know, I'm about to make this fight happen. I got the strap now, Spence. So holla at me. What's up? What's blazing? Y'all hit the thumbs up for me. Say it was a good fight. Ugas was doing well. What was your opinion on the fight? Who you felt won? I had Ugas winning clearly. 8 rounds to 4. Clear. Clear. You know, I don't know what these other niggas was watching. I don't know what these other niggas was watching, bro. You know, I don't see how you think you gonna win a fight running the whole fight. Running. Nigga on his back foot the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hell nah. Hell nah. You know, looking to be second. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't normal Shawn. This ain't normal Shawn right here. Ugas was way more effective with his punches. I feel like he outlanded Shawn, despite with that little, you know, fake punch stat that they be having on the screen while you watching live. I'm like, what the hell they scoring? What type of punches is they scoring for Shawn? I don't know what the hell they talking about. Shit, Ugas was in there slipping that shit. Ugas won that fight. He won that fight. He was robbed. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion, he was robbed. Um, that's one of them fights to where it's like I don't even need to watch that one twice. You know, of course I will watch it again, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like that even requires me to watch it twice. Let me just play a little bit of audio. Like this was after they was interviewing Floyd Sr. This is how the fans felt about it. That's how the fans felt. Shawn walking up out of there, they booing the fuck out of him. Because nobody there felt like he won the fight. I'm watching it on TV. People actually there, and they like, what? What are y'all watching? But I get it. They want to. They trying to probably build up this Shawn Porter Errol Spence fight. So Errol Spence got to take care of business next weekend, which I think he will against little old Mikey. You know, the fight that he accepted after he turned down Ugas. You know, turned down welterweights to face little Mikey. You know, for the bag. Samuel says, I don't think Shawn was running. That was his game plan to try to box and not come in with that bully stuff. The dude wasn't even letting his hands go. He wasn't letting his hands go. I know we use that word loosely, running, but he was backing up the whole fight. Backing up the whole fight, missing, getting countered. Ugas is popping him every chance he get. Popping him with the jab, countering his ass. What's up, Trav? Hit the thumbs up for me. He says no one should fight in Cali. They had bad judges. I don't know what was going on, man. I should have known it was gonna be on some funny shit. It's like you should have known it was on some fake shit. It's what 60 degrees. Niggas acting like it's 20. Got blankets and shit and Michael OJ Simpson gloves on. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all niggas be for real. Should have known if y'all gonna be on some fake shit. What's Blazer says I didn't score round by round, but could have won either way. Ugas had better moments. Well, I don't know what you be doing when you watch these fights. I score round by round. I watch round by round, and at the end of the conclusion of 12, I'm like, well, this fighter won more rounds. I had Ugas winning 8. Shawn, I gave 4. That was my scorecard. Even the unofficial scorecard had Ugas winning. You know, who the fuck had Shawn winning? Somebody had it 116, 112 for Shawn Porter. I'm like, what? What the hell? You know what I mean? That should have been the unanimous decision, 116, 112 for Ugas. That was my scorecard. One judge had it 116, 112 Porter, and 115, 113 Porter. Yeah, he was able to land some jabs here and there. He had his jab working. But so did Ugas. But Ugas didn't just have jabs working. Then they had body shots landing. He was countering with the right hand. You know, ring generalship. Had nigga on his back foot. Had Shawn tying up. Getting tired in there. Taking knees. Falling on the ground. Trying to ask the ref to help him up. Get the hell out of here, Shawn. You lost. Shawn was frustrated in there. Shawn couldn't do shit. Shawn know he lost that fight. Everybody watching know he lost the fight. You know, the ones commentating knew he lost the fight. The unofficial scoring had Ugas winning the fight. So, hey, I don't care what other niggas out here is talking about. Ugas was robbed. This way says if Ugas would have used his jab more, he was. What you mean? Ugas did enough to win that fight. Trav says he said no rematch for Ugas. WBC could order though. That nigga don't want to get in there with him again. You know why? Because he lost. You know, real champions be like, you know what, like Floyd. Floyd in close fights, Floyd used to be like, you know what? That's fine. If y'all feel like he beat me, we can run it back. That's what real champions do. If you was really confident. Okay, was blazing, but you said you didn't even score round by round. So, you know, I don't know if you was just watching as a fan or what. If you're not scoring it round by round, you still don't have no score. You didn't even score it. So you can critique Ugas and say, you know, he wasn't doing this and doing that. But what was your scorecard? You got to go back and watch it and score it. But you know, real champions, they'll be like, you know, shit, we can run it back if y'all think it was close. You saw what he did to Maidana in the rematch, you know, and it was Castillo. So, you know, they make it look real easy in the rematch. So there's fights where you know somebody might have an off night and it's closer and it could be controversial. Then they run it back and make it like, oh shit, he is better. So yeah, I had to get my, you know what I'm saying, get my take on it last night. You know, I felt Yordenis Ugas did what he needed to do to become new champion, man. 9 years waited for this opportunity. He went in there, he pressed Shawn, he outworked Shawn. You know, he outscored him, man. Period. Majority everybody watching the fight knew Ugas won the fight. I mean, even in social media, the Facebook groups, they like, man, damn, that's a robbery. Shawn lost. So I mean, you know, I get it. It's you got some biased people, man. People who's super pro PBC, whether it's Wilder, whether it's Spence, whether it's Porter. Fuck that dumb shit, nigga. I'm just watching the fight as a boxing fan. And I got to score according to boxing. You know, all the credentials that give you, you know, the recipe of being victorious in that fight. And I saw Ugas being victorious. That's what I saw. You know, if Shawn, in my eyes, would have clearly dominated or won in a close fight versus Yordenis, I'd have been like, you know what, Shawn was a better guy. Just like I thought Danny was gonna beat Shawn. And Shawn ended up pulling it out. And I was like, you know what, Shawn won the fight. Shawn had a good game plan. Whatever game plan he had for this, no, ineffective. Was not working. He did not win this fight. The best you can do to save the champ, like how they did Deontay Wilder versus Fury, the best you can give him is a draw. If they would have gave the victory to Deontay Wilder over Fury, that's called a robbery. Robbery. That shows you that it was in favor of one guy the whole fight. Ugas was in control of the fight the whole way through. The whole way through. Never once had Ugas in trouble. Nothing. Nothing. Shawn was confused in there. He couldn't do nothing with him. Nothing. So if it would have been a draw, I'm like, okay, whatever. They're trying to save the nigga. But to say Shawn in a split decision outpointed, outscored Ugas, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Niggas don't know shit about boxing if they really think Shawn won that fight. Shawn Porter did not win that fight. That's the best you can give him is a draw. So because they gave that victory to Shawn, that's a robbery, bro. They robbed Ugas. You know, he should not have an L on his record after that fight last night. So yeah, Shawn deserved to get his ass booed walking out of there, lumped up. You know, and the ones that's you know, former, you know, fighters and trainers and stuff like that, they know what was up. They know what was up. Go look at the interviews. They know what was up. So a lot of people that feel Shawn won, cool, whatever. Y'all in the minority. Y'all are in the minority. So that's really all I got, man. I got to get on the road, drop my sons off. You know what I mean? They got spring break, so they're going to kick it with the homies. And I'll probably be back later on with another one. Trav says, lifelong dream. Dude said he waited 9 years for this. That's tough. Yeah, man. He was broken. Like, damn, are you serious? But, you know, he still had class in the end. You know, he had class in the end. He said he had his kid in the ring. Yeah, because he knew he won the fight. I knew he won the fight. I'm like, this is, and the new. I was just waiting to hear it. And when they said, and still, I'm like, nigga, please. Nigga, please. So that's really all I got. No doubt. Thanks, Sam. So y'all do me a favor, hit the thumbs up. You know, we could disagree. You know, the ones catching playback, leave a comment on who you felt won the fight. Did they get the right decision, or do you disagree with the decision? And if you feel Shawn actually won the fight, explain how. You know, explain how. You know, I'm talking about the people that actually were scoring the fight, not niggas who just watching it and whatever. Like, if you was actually scoring it round by round, looking at it, who do you feel actually won that fight? But that's all I got. It's a Black Horseman. Peace.